I'm good, thank you. Been a long time since we've been in class.
Yeah,
So, how are your tournaments?
good, ma'am, good.
Okay. Sabik, you've done a birthday letter? No.
What? Birthday letter.
Yeah.
I was not here. I don't.
Birthday letter?
The story, birthday letter? You did it, I think.
I think so. I'm not so sure. Yeah. Jawaharlal Nehru, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
Sabik later while you're writing. So we'll begin with the formal letter. So while you're writing, he can finish the chapter. Okay. You'll have done formal letters earlier, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, informal letters.
yeah.
What do you think is the format for an informal letter?
So first is basically you start with uh, who are you? Basically, you give your own address.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the receiver's address,
Mm-hmm.
date,
Okay.
then salutation.
Okay. That is for informal, formal letter. You give the address of both the sender and the receiver. Okay. For informal, formal letters are business letters and also informal is to your friends or family. So in that,
Yeah.
you have like both the addresses. You begin with the date. Just quickly write down the format. Write informal.
Yeah.
Yeah, informal letter.
Yeah.
You have the date.
Yeah.
And then you may or may not write the address or the place. If it's just like Bangalore, you just write Bangalore. You don't have to write the full address. Okay?
Okay.
You could just maybe write the place, maybe Indiranagar, Bangalore, or whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
And then the salutation, dear or my dearest. So for informal, you could have all those. Okay?
Yeah.
Just say hello also. And then you have introduction, body of
Yeah.
conclusion. Okay, for an informal also. And then you sign off with yours lovingly or with lots of love or whatever. Okay, not yours sincerely, but anything else.
Yeah.
And your name.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you one. While Sabik is doing that, you can do this later. 1 second, I'll share it with you.
You have to do something. No? No, what does Sabik has to do?
I'll do the birthday letter, the story with Sabik. While you write this, can you see the screen?
Fine, ma'am.
You can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just read it out.
Write a letter to your friend inviting him or her to spend a week with you at your farm during the summer holidays.
Okay. So you could just begin with an introduction, asking about them, and then all the other details wind up. Okay. So while you write that, Sabik, could you take out your text? I'll close this. You read the question, right?
Yeah.
I'm not which page, ma'am.
Yeah, Sumit, you've read the letter, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, I'll close this. Do you have chapter 8 with you, Sabik?
Wait 1 second, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, Sabik, you can see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you quickly start reading from here? You could use your text or you could read it here.
Moment.
Yeah, can you begin in
Okay.
1930?
In 1930, India was not free. Many of our leaders were imprisoned by the British. While in Naina prison, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru wrote this letter to his daughter Indra on her 13th birthday. Excited what he wrote to her.
Okay. So this is an informal letter because it's from a father to a daughter. Okay? Yeah.
My dear Indra, on your birthday, you have been in the habit of receiving good wishes you will still have in full measure, but what present can I send you from Naina present? My presents cannot be very material or solid. They can be of mind and spirit, things that even the high walls of prison cannot stop.
Okay, so he cannot send something solid. He can only write a letter. The only thing that can be sent from a prison is a letter. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's known for his rich writing. Okay, so he would have written a really rich letter. Okay, so continue.
You know, sweetheart, how I dislike summarizing and doling out good advice. I have always thought that the best way to find out to do the right thing was that you should, what should be done and what should not be done. Is not by giving a sermon, but by talking and discussing, and out of discussion, sometimes a little bit of truth comes out. I have liked my talks with you, and we have discussed many things, but the world is wide and beyond our talks and sorry, beyond our world lie other wonderful and mysterious worlds. None of us need ever be bored or imagine that we have learned anything worth learning and become very wise.
So he says there's always lots to learn. It's not like you know everything by knowing a little bit. Okay? And he doesn't like giving a lecture, a sermon, or going on giving advice. He'd rather just say it once and finish off with it or write it out. All right? Yeah, I think none of us
Yeah.
like to listen to a long lecture, even from your parents, I guess. Okay? We just like them to get straight to the point and finish off with it. Okay?
But what am I to do then? A letter can hardly take a place of a talk. At best, it is a one-sided affair. Imagine that I have made a suggestion to you for you to think over as if you were really have a talk.
Okay, so here what he's trying to say is the letter is one sided. Only one person is writing, right? So the other cannot respond immediately. Maybe after reading the letter and then send a reply, which takes time, and the whole meaning of the letter would, the content would lose its value because it's not an instant, immediate exchange of ideas. Okay, but he's going to do his best and write a good letter. Okay, in history.
In history, we read of great periods in the life of nations, of great men and women. Do you remember how fascinated you were when you first read the story of Jean d'Arc? How ambit your ambition was to be something like her.
Okay,
Ordinary men and women are
yeah,
completely
one second.
heroic.
Do you know who Jean d'Arc is?
No,
Okay, there was a war
I,
between
I've heard
there was a war
this.
between France and Britain, and she's the one who got France to victory in that war. She's also called the Joan of Arc. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You've
I've
read
heard
it
that.
in history, yeah, that's right. Okay, continue.
They think of their bread and butter of their children, of their household, worries and the like. But a time comes when a whole people become interested in a great cause. And history helps even simple, ordinary men and women to become heroes. Great leaders have something in them which inspire a whole people and makes them to do great deeds. In India, a great leader, full of love for all suffer and eager to help them, has inspired our people to great actions and noble sacrifice. He has helped to make the starving, poor, and oppressed free and happy.
Okay, so here it's quite clear. She's talking about leaders and leadership. Okay, yeah, continue.
Babuji is in prison, but the magic of his message has stolen the hearts of Indians, millions, men and women, and even little children. Come out of their little shells and become India's soldiers of freedom. In India today, we are making history, and you and I are fortunate to see this happening before our eyes and to take some part ourselves in this great drama.
So what is he?
What part shall?
Yeah, what is he talking about?
What?
What did you understand from this paragraph? What is he talking about?
That we are lucky to see what's happening see what's happening through what phases India have been through and stuff.
Okay, talking about Mahatma Gandhi, who was also in prison at the same time while this letter was being written. Okay,
Yeah.
talking about the fight, just before the freedom. Okay, the struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, continue.
If you were to be Indian soldier, we have to respect India's honor, and that honor is a scarred trust. It is no easy to matter to decide what is right and what is not. One little test I shall ask you to apply whenever you are in doubt. Never do anything in secrets or anything that you would wish to hide. For the desire to hide anything means that you are afraid, and fear is a bad thing and unworthy of you. Be brave, and all the rest follows. You know that in our great freedom movement under Babuji's leadership, there is no room for secrecy or hiding. We have nothing to hide. We are not afraid of what we do or what we say. We work in the sun and in the light. Even so, in our private lives, let us make friends with the sun and work with the light with no secret. And if you do so, my dear, you will grow up a child of light, unafraid and free of undefiled, whatever may happen.
Okay, so this is one of the main advice he's giving his daughter, that to do everything openly, not to hide ever. Okay, and he's talking about how their fight for freedom was also an open thing. It was not nothing. They had nothing to hide, and it was whatever they said was also very open and clear. Okay, so the main advice is not to do anything behind somebody, to do things openly. That's one main advice here. Okay. Yeah, continue.
I have written a very long letter to you, and yet there is so much I would like to tell you. How can a letter contain it? Goodbye, little one. You may and you may grow up into a brave soldier in India's service. With all my love and good wishes, your loving father, Jawaharlal Nehru.
Okay, so here in the final paragraph, this is her 13th birthday, and she would have probably been very young and wanting to look forward to something. But this is the best he could do. He couldn't do anything else from prison. And the last blessing he has given in the last paragraph, that may you grow up into a brave soldier in India's service. His blessings did come true eventually, right? She was one of the leaders of our country. So she grew up later with this blessing. Okay. So there is so much of magic in this letter that whatever he wished on a 13th birthday did come true, the end of it at least. Okay. Yeah. So would you have liked to receive a letter like this on your 13th birthday? What do you think?
What would you like to receive?
Yeah, I would like it. I mean, I'm not really a guy who likes to get presents like every year. I don't feel that's really necessary.
Okay.
I don't mind getting or even getting presents, but to me, I feel that getting presents every year is not really necessary to me. That's what I feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's interesting.
even though I like even though I sort of like opening the presents and stuff, I just don't really think it's necessary though.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I guess when we turn 13, 14, we grow up a little and, we don't really look forward to presents, although we would like to get them. Yeah, I guess a letter would be good enough. So maybe she must have accepted this since she could not see her father. Should have been really happy to get this letter. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this was an informal letter. And can you also, did you understand the letter? Is there any part of the letter you didn't understand?
No, I understood everything.
Okay. Basically, it's just a strong advice on her birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the questions in that follow, both of you should answer in your free time. Okay, later in the evening or at night.
Which one, ma'am?
All the questions in any of the chapters that we do, and even the questions here, the in-text questions. Okay, the short answers you could write in your text, but the long ones you have to write in your notebook.
And the one which is I've done exercise 1 on the next page. Exercise 1, 2, and exercise. I've done exercise 1 and the one below that.
Yeah, all of it. Okay, all the questions which are related to the letter, the in-text questions. Okay. Yeah. Now we've also done homophones. Have you finished the letter? Sumit, have you finished?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
done? Okay. Then maybe I'll do homophones later with Sabik.
Ma'am, I've done homophone, homograph, homonym. I've done all of them.
Oh, you've done them. You've done that, is it?
Yeah. He
Oh.
needs to do it now.
Okay.
Similar sounding pairs, right? Yeah, I know them.
Okay. Yeah. Do it again maybe later because since he's finished the letter. Yeah. Now, could both of you answer the? Can you go down to the WH questions? Further down in your book, 8.3.
8.3.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah, I've done this.
Sabik, you've done it? No.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's done. I haven't.
Okay. Can you quickly fill it up?
Yeah.
Just read out the WH question words. When, what?
Ma'am, I just got a question, ma'am.
Sorry.
Could you just read out the question words?
Complete the following conversation between 3 people by supplying suitable WH question words from the above given list.
Okay.
Ma'am, I just got the word.
Can you just read the words from the list?
Sorry?
Can you read the words from the list?
Yeah, when, what, where, by, who, whom, whose, which, how.
Okay. So these are the question words. So it'll just take you a minute to quickly fill it up.
Ma'am, I just got the washroom.
Yeah, sure.
Done.
Okay, just read it out.
Abhimanyu, where are you going, Vivek? Then Vivek, I am going to the doctor. Why are you going to see a doctor? Vivek, I got a terrible stomachache. Abhimanyu, which doctor will you go to? Dr. Solanki or Dr. Gupta? Anirudh, you should go to Dr. Solanki. Abhimanyu, but what are his timings to see the patient and how will you go there, Vivek? Vivek, I don't know the timings. I will call up and check. I think I will take a cab.
Okay, so you'll be able to frame your own questions, right? Your own
Yeah.
each questions. Okay. There are examples here. You could read that later. Okay. Yeah. Shall I quickly do the homophones with you?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me what homophones are?
Homophones are basically different words which sound the same.
Okay. So homophones are words which are pronounced. The spelling is the same, but the pronunciation could be different. Okay.
Okay.
And there are homonyms and homophones and homographs. So yeah. So we'll just stick only to homophones today.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you. You could just write down the difference. Then otherwise you may get confused. Just quickly note down.
Homophones?
Okay, homograph. Just write homograph.
Okay, just a second. Yeah.
Okay, homograph is like SOW, SOW. Examples: so and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is so and so?
I don't know. No idea.
Sow is to sow seeds in the field. Okay. Of seeds to grow plants. And the other SOW is a female cow.
Okay.
Okay. Then you could also write BOW, BOW.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are these? What's BOW?
When you bow in front of someone to give respect.
Yeah, so you bow down. Yeah. And what is BOW?
Bow, it's the thing from where you shoot the arrow, right?
Okay, that's also a bow. And when you tie a ribbon, you tie a bow. Yeah. Girls wear ribbons in their hair. So yeah, bow. So bow and bow. Okay, so here the spelling is the same, but the pronunciations are different. Okay,
yeah.
So make a note of that. Spellings are same. Pronunciation may or may not be different. So it can be different. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And homonym is write and write. WRITE and WRIGHT.
Write is basically write.
Yeah, you write with your pen, and write is when it's correct. Okay?
Yeah.
And pen and pen. You could write the other example. Pen is where the sheep live.
Yeah.
And pen is what you use to write. So here the spelling may or may not be different. So in write and write is different, but in pen it's the same. Okay? But the pronunciation is the same. All right? That is homonym. And now homophone. So just take down the example for homophone.
Yeah.
You could write pray and pray. PRAY.
PREY.
Yeah, pray and pray. You pray to God and the animal pray. Okay. So here the sound is the same, but the spelling is different. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a few more examples of homophones. Sun and sun.
Sun, yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me a few?
Sun, okay.
Sabik, you could also give a few.
I've written only two. I've written pray, pray, and sun, sun.
Night.
Yeah. NIGHT and KNIGHT. Okay.
Principle.
Yeah. Principle, PAL and PLE. Okay. You could also write those, Sabik.
Yeah.
Then wait.
Okay. WEIGH, way, and WAY, way. Then your I and I first person, me, and EYE, I.
Yeah. Uh,
Stare and stares. Stare, when you stare with your eyes, STARE. And you climb up the STAIRS. Okay, and here. You hear with your ears, HEAR. And you're sitting with your HERE. Okay?
yeah.
Yeah. You could take down a few more homograph examples.
Yeah.
Sabik, you could just check if you have these or not. Homograph.
Yeah.
Wind and wind. You wind, the wind blows and you wind up the clock.
Yeah.
Close and
One.
Sorry?
close and close. You're sitting close by and you close the door.
Yeah.
Beat and beat. You beat somebody and the beat of the music. There the pronunciations are the same, and spelling, but the meaning is different. Then minute and minute. Minute as in time and minute as in small. So you notice the difference? Yeah, the spellings are the same. Sometimes the pronunciations are the same. Bark and bark. Here the spelling is the same, pronunciation is the same. So one is the dog barks and one is the bark of the tree. Okay, so I'll just share one more page with you. Yeah, can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you read the words in the box?
Night, night, bear, bear, hole, hole, blue, blue, sun, sun, sail, sail, sail.
Sail. Sail, you sell something and you sail a boat. Okay, and these words?
8, 8, 9, 9. Root, root, steel, steel, deer, deer.
Okay, so deer, animal, and deer, and steal, and you rob something. Yeah, root of the tree and the root way. Yeah, you could just write down these if you want, or you could, and later as homework, find more homophones and homographs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could write down a few of these as well.
Ma'am, how much do you have to find?
You could write 5 each, 5 sets each, 5 homographs, 5 homophones. Okay, shall I close this?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Sabik, while Sumit writes the letter, Sumit, could you write a letter now?
Which letter?
The same letter which he wrote, inviting your friend over for the summer holidays.
Sabik.
Which one, ma'am?
Yeah, you can read the letter out to me that you've written.
Me. Okay, so I've written the date, address, and after that, start. Dear Rahul, I hope this letter finds you in best health. I received your letter yesterday and was happy to know that you finally started playing a guitar. You know, it was my dream that even I could play a guitar someday.
Sorry, could you just read that from the beginning? Could you tell me what you wrote right on top?
I hope this letter finds you in best health.
No, before that, what did you start with? The date? I cannot
date,
read it out to me.
Date, address, and then I've written Dear Rahul.
Okay, all to your left, right? Towards the margin?
All to the left, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, continue reading. Tell me when you the paragraph. What is your first paragraph? Second? Okay.
Yeah. I hope this letter finds you in best health. I received your letter yesterday and was happy to know that you started. So, no, you're saying 3 paragraphs, right?
No, it could be more than 3, But the first paragraph should always be the introduction, like asking how you are and telling them asking them how they are and telling them how you are. Okay.
Okay, so basically I've just written that, hi there, I hope this letter finds you in best.
Yeah, that would be your introduction. And you could also mention how you are. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and you could inquire about the others in the family as well, if somebody or the parents or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So
then I received a letter yesterday and was happy to know that you finally started playing guitar. It was also my dream that even I could play a guitar someday. Then this is ends and then starts like, anyways, our summer holidays have started, so just let's meet anytime soon. I've planned a week holiday in my farm and I would love you to join me and teach me how to play a guitar. And then I've just ended. So I will end this letter here and wait for your positive reply. Your lovingly friend, Sumit.
Okay. You could also mention the dates while you're there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The date range when you would be there at the farm, so when he needs to come, and then you could also ask your friend to contact you and by whichever date confirm whether he or she is coming. Yeah. Okay, and how did you end it? Could you just read the last?
So I will end this letter here and wait for your positive reply.
Okay, your friend. How did you end it? How did you conclude?
Your lovely friend.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Could you write the letter?
Sabik.
Ma'am, it's in my other book.
Write the letter. No, you've written this letter.
Yeah, I've written this.
Okay.
He's written this.
Okay, you've written the same letter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now since there's a little more time, could you just come up with some homographs and homophones on your own?
Okay. Yeah.
Bo, so.
What she's given, not doing.
No, not what I've given. Your own. Come up with some of your own. You could discuss and come up.
Yeah.
Don't mix it up. First come up with homophones. Okay? Then you can do the homographs. What are homophones again? Same sound?
Sorry?
What are homophones again? Same sound?
Same sound, different spellings and different meanings.
Yeah.
But now
Spelling may or could be the same also. Okay? Yeah.
See, owner, right. So right is basically right. Spelling should be yeah, show. Can show be fine for homonym? Homonym.
Yeah, SHORE, show and?
Show, SHOW.
Yeah, sure. Show. No, it's like sure. You don't say the R. Okay, fine. Yeah. The pass off as a homophone. What else?
Then yeah, cold.
You're feeling cold and
are you feeling cold or do you have cold?
Okay, cold, the flu cold. Okay.
Bolt.
Okay, the door bolt.
Yeah.
And when you run fast, you're bolting. Okay. Or the thunderbolt. Okay.
Wave.
Okay, you wave your hand in the ocean wave.
Yeah. That's it.
Then you could also have
Hair.
What is hair? Oh, yeah. Hair.
Ma'am, that's for like homophone.
Homophone.
Hair, like male hair
Yeah.
or
R-A and H-I-R. Okay. Then you also have chili and chili. It's chili outside, C-H-I-L-L-Y. And the vegetable, C-H-I-L-L-I.
slice. You slice a knife and you slice a short.
But the spelling is the same, right?
Yeah. It's for it's for homograph. Yeah. It is. Can we say? Actually, are the same. Same solution.
Okay, what about peace and peace? P-I-E-C-E and P-E-A-C-E.
Yeah.
And what would draft and draft be? Draft is a wind. It's a type of wind. And when you write out something, you jot down something, it's called a draft, right? So that would be?
Or homophone. Lamb. No.
It's L-A-M-P and L-A-M-B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short.
Pardon?
Short.
Short and short. S-H-O-R-T and S-H-O-T. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can come up with 5 more sets each later on, okay, as your homework. Yeah. And I would like you to write one more informal letter. Can you come up with a topic? Can you come up with a question?
Informal letter.
So it would be to a relative or a friend.
Write a letter.
Okay, Sumit, come up with a letter idea for Sabik, and Sabik come up with a letter idea for Sumit.
We have to write it right now?
Yeah. Just give me the topic first that you're telling him to write about, telling each other to write about.
Write a letter. Yeah, so basically for Sabik, write a letter to his dad regarding, telling him about the stay in the academy.
Okay, he has to write to his dad. Okay.
Yeah, so how he feels here, and what's been different from Abu Dhabi and here, like that.
Okay, and what about you? What should he write about?
Just thinking. Write a letter. Sumit, write a letter to your dad on how studies are going and how the classes are going.
It's the same thing.
No. It's classes.
Okay, what? Pardon? I didn't hear that clearly.
Okay, ma'am. No, I think.
Well, okay. Think.
It could be to a relative, friend.
You're still thinking?
Still thinking, ma'am, much.
Okay, it could be about a movie he saw, or it could be about a game he played.
No movie. I haven't seen a movie anytime soon.
Recently?
No time.
Really? You don't get to
Yeah,
watch anything even there on TV?
We get to watch,
but it's like 1.5 hours a day.
Okay.
So I haven't seen any new movies now. Not even Infinity War and nothing. I haven't seen that. Nothing.
Not even Infinity War. Here, everybody was like running, rushing, all the kids.
Yeah, everybody was. And I didn't see it yet.
Okay.
Sabri, tell the letter,
I
man.
don't know. I need to think properly.
Time is gonna get over.
Quickly, it could be about a game he played, something he bought.
I'm not sure, ma'am.
Pass.
Quickly,
I would say write a letter about your new, write a letter to your dad about your new clubs.
New clubs.
write a letter about
New clubs. Golf clubs.
what clubs?
Golf clubs.
Clubs. Okay. To buy new clubs.
No. I already have them. Just to tell them how they're working and all like that.
Oh, okay. I guess they work the same. Would there be a difference from the old to the
Yeah, like feel wise, yeah, it is. But like, you can't really write a letter on it. How can you write a letter?
In the sense, letter, how you feel like a feel the word. You put on that's why I got it.
Or you could write a letter asking for a new set, although you've just recently got one.
Okay, yeah, that is a good topic.
Telling them why you want one so soon.
Yeah. So I'll start.
Yeah. Yeah, both of you could start.
So, how did I do? What did I do?
Sabika, you writing?
Yes, madam. Actually, ma'am, I need to think about how to write it.
Once you start with the introduction, you'll get the flow of it.
Okay.
Begin with the date, the place, and then the salutation. And in informal letters, sometimes they do write the ending, like yours lovingly or your friend or whatever, on the right. Also, it's accepted, but we could stick to the towards the margin itself. Okay. Make sure there are distinct paragraphs. Don't mix it all up. And though it's your dad, don't demand for the new clubs, request for it.
Yeah.
And in your letter, don't write too many negative things about, your comparison of home and the academy. And even in informal letters, sometimes they'll tell you who you are. Like you are John, and write a letter to this person. Okay, like informal letters. So when they just say write a letter, you can sign off with your own name. But then if they tell you specifically you have to use a particular name, you have to remember to do that. Okay. Done, Sumit, Sabik?
No, ma'am.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, both of you? Okay. Sumit, read your letter.
Dear Dad, so I've written the date and address, and then Dear Dad, I hope this letter finds you in best health. I'm doing good and putting a lot of hard work in my game. I wanted to talk to you about my set. It has been a lot of time since I have changed my clubs, and day by day they're getting shorter in height. Since my height has suddenly increased, I really need longer clubs. It would really help me improve my game, and I know that you won't say no to this because you know that it is required. So I'll be waiting for your reply with my fingers crossed. You're lovingly so much.
Okay. Why would you have to cross your fingers? He may say no. You're contradicting yourself in one. You're saying, well, I know you will get it from me, and then here you're like, I'm crossing my fingers. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, just to write it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
Okay. You've written the date and place, right? On top?
Yeah,
Okay. Sabik, read yours.
I started with date and address. Dear Dad, in the academy there are new rules coming in into the academy, like we are able to watch TV only from 6 to 8. Okay, it's like 6 to 8, and there are it's 6 to 8. I don't know. I don't mind the rules, but there are few rules that I don't think that there should be there should be a lot of restrictions in most of the rules like phones, TV, etc. I love the academy. It is a lot of fun,
Give me
even
one
though
sec. Could you just read that? I didn't hear your previous sentence about the restrictions.
like there are a lot of. I don't feel there should be these many restrictions though.
Okay.
I love this academy. I'm having a lot of fun with my friends and teachers and the staff. Even though the new even though the new rules are applied right now, my practice is going well and I'm putting a lot of hard work.
Yours lovingly, Sabik.
Okay. So how many paragraphs do you have there, Sabik?
What, ma'am?
How many paragraphs have you split that letter into?
3.
3. And you, Sumit, how many were there in yours?
2.
2. And your concluding line was on a separate line?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. I'll see you all in your next class with the list of homographs and homophones. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.